haven't really posted a battle in a while just because I've been kind of busy. I've had midterms, even though I don't really study or nothing, but I had to make it look like I studied. So I haven't really been doing much of Pokemon lately. So now that I'm on spring break, I decided to just come back and play a little bit more, and I've actually made my own clan now. Straight away from just being in the clan, and now I'm in my clan as a clan leader with Shata, who's really doing a good job trying to get this thing started. So this is a battle versus one of my newer clanmates, which is his name is Helgia, which is a pretty weird name. So let me just start narrating this now. As you can see, the Absol died because Torterra can really take a hit. So I bring out this really annoying Umbreon thing that I never really use, but I thought I'd use it now because it seems pretty fun and it could take a pretty nice hit. And then his Altaria just randomly Parasongs, which I did not see coming in 3 million years, but it happened, so whatever. And he Dragon Pulses, and because this Umbreon is pretty beast, it doesn't break it, which is awesome. And I go for the Wish because I figure I'd be switching out within the next turn because of the Parasong, and he goes to an Armaldo. And I didn't expect this Armaldo to be a rock polish Armaldo. I expected it to kind of be a maybe Choice Band or something like that, but just not a rock polish, which really caught me off guard. And it cost me my Aggron, who switches in a really bad moment. I thought he was just going to lock himself into X-Scissor, but forget it. So I switch in my Poliwrath now, and he goes for X-Scissor for some reason. I have no clue, but I would have lived the hit regardless of what it was. So the Waterfall is just there, and it's going to take down his Armaldo, which is great, because that thing would have really been a pain if my Poliwrath would have died. So he brings in a Sceptile now, and I'm like, shit. I have to deal with this thing, which is pretty hard to do. So I switch back into my Torterra, hoping just to figure out what kind of Sceptile this is, and it ends up being a Swords Dance, which means I could survive some hits. So I decided to take a Leaf Blade to the face, which was kind of okay, and I just come back with an Earthquake. I know it's not very effective, but I just wanted to get some kind of damage with it, so I could just be happy that my Torterra did something before it died. So because it did enough damage for me to be happy, I switch in my Linoone, which is Hungry Man, and I extreme speed the crap out of the Sceptile. Because Sceptile is very frail, the extreme speed is able to kill it. So he brings out a Nidoking now, and I'm like, oh fuck, this Nidoking's gonna rape me. And he goes for a Poison Jab, which I really don't usually see on Nidoking, even though it has the stab and all that. And then he goes for a Megahorn, and I didn't really care about the Megahorn because I knew I could survive it. And at this point, the Umbreon is just in there to confuse him and hope it helps out. Alright, so I decided to switch out and go back into my Poliwrath, which I thought he would Megahorn again, but apparently didn't, and went for the Poison Jab, which is a smart move and gets the poison. And now I'm just hoping I could live this next attack and get off a Waterfall that could possibly kill it. And he goes for Earthquake, and I'm hoping I could live it, and I live it with 10 health, which is just great for me, because then I could just Waterfall this Nidoking, and actually it doesn't die, which is really annoying. And I'm gonna die to poison here if I'm correct. So yeah, Poliwrath did a pretty good job there, just denting the Nidoking, and then I could bring Linoone in back, and then just finish the Nidoking. So Linoone is just really just a cleanup crew, just trying to finish whatever everybody else starts. So I go for Extreme Speed just to see how much damage it'll do to your Altaria, and I know this Altaria is bulky, but it's very bulky if it lived with more than half, which is pretty good actually. So he Parasongs. I didn't see the point in the Parasong because I'm just gonna stay here, and I figured a Roost was coming, but just in case it wasn't, I thought I'd just go for the second Extreme Speed, and he gets the Roost off. And I know if he wants to stall this out, he's gonna have to Roost again. So I switch out to my Ruby, and I'm going to attempt to set up on this Altaria, who is pretty annoying actually. Yeah, so he Dragon Pulses, and That's gonna break my sub that I attempt because I thought he was gonna actually switch, and he doesn't switch, so pretty bad. And because of that, his ult area gets caught on his own parastorm, so that's pretty funny if you think about it. So it brings out a Magmortar, and now I just need to switch out to my Umbreon to see what he locks himself into, because I know this thing is choiced in some kind of way. It's either Specs or Scarf, and I need to see, just in case he locked himself something like Overheat or something like that. I would have to figure that out. So he locks himself in the Flamethrower, and because I lived it and he's faster than me, I know he's Scarf. So I just use the Psychic to damage this thing, and I know that after this next hit, Lanu's gonna come in and do what it's able to do and just end this battle with an extreme speed, which is exactly what happens because Linoon is awesome. So that's a good game, hells yeah. I really hope this clan thing works. I'm gonna work towards it. You know, if anybody who watches this video wants to join, you're welcome to message me and ask to join. So peace, man. Holla at me.